You say ain't nothing new, huh? There it is. Man, welcome everybody to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm the one and only, the people's champ, and I am not here by myself. I'm here with my guy, Coach Corey, my brother. Coach Corey in the building. Introduce yourself, Coach.
What's up, everybody, man? This Coach Corey, Reach One, Teach One this Thursday night. Another hot, scorching day here in the Lou. And the Cardinals are getting their ass scorched. What's new?
What'd you say they getting their what?
They get their ass scorched by the Cubs, 9-1. So what's new?
Are they playing at Bush?
At Bush.
Oh my God, man. Look like I'm gonna have to go and pay Possum this money, man, because yeah, it don't look good, man. I don't think the Cardinals gonna catch the Cubs for that better record, man.
Oh, they gonna catch something. Hell.
Hey, man. Oh my God, dog. Man, what else is going on in your world, Coach, man? It's me and you right now. I don't know where everybody else at, man. Hey.
Man, nothing going on in my world, trying to stay away from this heat.
Hey, Coach, you said you gonna find everybody besides the First Lady, right?
Yeah, man. First Lady, she at church. You can't find her for being in God's place.
But what about the other guy? What about them other jokers, Coach?
I saw West 10 put in the chat that he just got home, so he needed to do the 3 S's.
Shave and babe, huh?
Yeah. I don't know where he knows and game related on the road. I know where he at.
What about Myron, man?
I don't know where a track life at. He probably somewhere trying to hide from his kids.
What'd you say? Trying to hide from his kids, huh?
Yeah. Dino's might be working, so I don't know. But they need to hurry up, damn it.
What you say? You gotta hurry up, huh?
Right, for the co-commissioner to start putting out fines already. That's one thing you can't do, man. You can't give me too much power. I don't know how to handle it. I'll go roughshod, go rogue, and start doing shit all willy-nilly.
Man, you say go, you ain't gonna go rogue on the bitches.
Yeah, I'll go rogue in a minute when I get too much power. I get power hungry. I get just doing shit all crazy. Amen.
That's crazy.
Fantasy season ain't started yet. I'm already trying to start giving out fines.
What'd you say? You already trying to give out fines, huh?
Right, we ain't even had a meeting yet.
What you say? You said they finna get it, huh, Coach?
I ain't even got my title yet, for real.
Oh man. We got my man. I talked to my man Chris Storian the other day, man. Shout out to Chris Storian, man. He doing fine, man. He he been dealing with his MS and everything, man. Yeah. He said he gonna have to make a cameo on her one day to get back on here with us, man. So Chris Storian got to jump back on with us, man. He got to jump back on with us, man. Oh, what? I may
But
need to
that's
change
showing
my
the man.
background, man. I may need to change my background because it look like I ain't got no shoulders, man.
You don't have no shoulders.
Dang,
Hey man, I don't know what kind of shirts you be wearing, man. I be telling you, man, every night ain't toga night.
this ain't toga night, man. This is regular shirt. Hey, this is regular polo, man. Got the polo up here in the corner, man. It's a regular polo, coach.
What
This
the
ain't
hell you
toga
be
night, man.
doing? What the hell you be doing over there, people's champ?
Man, I
Hey
don't be
man,
doing nothing, man.
we're gonna have to get Miss V to get you dressed before you get on the show, cause you be wilding out over there.
I said I just put on anything, huh, coach?
Right, you come in with hoodies and
No sleeves on,
no,
no shirts.
hey man,
What you say?
afros, all
Let's
kinds
say,
of
let's
stuff.
say, come on with no shirts and everything, huh, coach?
Right, choke chains,
Not
looking,
chokers, man. Did you say
looking,
chokers, coach?
looking like a baby junkyard dog.
And that was my boy too, JYD, baby. Don't do JYD like that, man.
No,
Hey,
you
man.
don't do them like that.
Hey, man. We got a couple new people in the league this year. We got Jamie, we got Woods over here, man. We got new people in the league, man. It's gonna be interesting how the new people do in the fantasy league, coach. You gonna have to protect. Hey, you gonna protect them, coach?
Yeah, cause you ain't right, man. I'm telling you, I'm handing out all fines for bogus trades.
Not fines for bogus trades.
Yep.
Do I do bogus
That's
trades, coach?
that's the people's champ rule right there.
That's the name of the rule, the people's
Yep.
champ rule.
Yep. Champ rule, bogus fines. That rule is specifically put in for you.
Not for me, man. Don't say that, coach, man.
Yep.
Please don't tell me that, man. I feel some type of way then, man. I feel like I'm being ostracized, man.
You should. And you probably are being ostracized, but you
Come
have
on,
to take a
man.
vote and it's gonna come in front of the co-commissioner and I'm gonna kick it off my desk.
You ain't gonna kick it off your desk, is you, coach?
Kick it off my desk.
You don't even want to be bothered with it, huh?
Oh.
Oh my God, man, coach, man, don't do me like that, man. I thought I was your boy, man.
Hey, you are, man. Shout out to Taylor Motter, who is stealing money in the big leagues from the Cardinals.
What you say? What he doing?
Stealing money from the Cardinals in the big leagues.
You know how many people steal money in pro sports, man?
Not as much as he's stealing, because he got released and then been brought back twice. And each time he been brought back, he been worse.
Why would they even bring her back, man? Why? The $1 million question is why?
Good, man. They think he might be something. They got the might be something part right. They just don't know what he might be.
POS, right?
A bum. A bum.
A bum with a capital B?
B, all caps.
All caps, just bum, huh?
Bum. He need a haircut. He need all that.
He needs to get himself together, huh? There she is, man. Look at her, man. See, she come on her, man. Look how she come on her, man.
Hey, First Lady trying to entice game related or somebody or some of his friends or something. I don't know what she doing, man.
Hey, man, she
The
come on
last
her,
few,
man.
the
Hey,
last
man.
few nights, her pictures for game related or whoever she been putting them up there for been real little out of character.
hey, man, what you say? She been out of character, coach?
Yeah, man. Ever since game related said, where was you at a few years ago? You know, the picture's been getting a little more risque.
Hey man, well she heard it. We got CC, the first lady in the building. See, tell me about yourself.
Everybody? It's CC, the first lady. Just hopping in fresh out of rehearsal. Ready to chop it up with my fellas.
Oh man, hey.
Game related be on her next. She probably just saw that picture pop up.
Not Game, but Game just saw the picture, man.
Yeah, he's about to show up now. He'll be the next one live on the line.
What'd you say? Next one live on the line, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
That is super crazy, man. So you just leaving rehearsal, see?
Yes, sir.
How was it? Rehearsal.
Rehearsal. Just went through about 10 songs because we don't have rehearsal next week, and the 30th anniversary concert is next Sunday.
Who is y'all got somebody coming preaching during the week? I like him. What's his name again?
And we got guests coming in from out of town. It's gonna be a musical concert on Sunday evening.
Oh man.
Okay, y'all doing it big.
We're gonna have Sunday morning service. Then we're gonna have, so we gotta sing Sunday morning service, our regular 3 songs, come back for the evening, open up for praise and worship with a medley and another song, and then come back and sing 2 more songs.
Hallelujah, Jesus is risen.
Man, this dude come on here just foul, man. Track life in the building.
What's going on?
Stuff, man.
Hey, man, I just left the last track practice for the Nationals. I'm going to call my baby. She finna go up here and represent for St. Louis. Finna put the world on notice this year. Like they already don't know. They gonna know now. If they don't know, they gonna know now. Ain't that right, Boo? Tell them, baby. Yes, we finna go up here and shock the world this week in Nationals.
Hey, I know you gonna be right there, ain't you? You driving?
I'm their daddy. I'm just gonna let y'all know. If you see me on ESPN, I'm that daddy. My baby get to rolling them out. I'm running halfway around the track with her.
So you driving or y'all flying out?
No, I'm driving, man. I'm driving. Hey,
I forgot you're a truck driver, so that ain't nothing for you to eat up, dog.
Yeah, I'm driving. Hey, I'm driving. Yeah. I'm not flying for what? Pay for
they
what?
I pay for insurance. Let guys like him go through the airport.
Right.
So he's not allowed to go through airports.
TSA check every time I get an extra check for some reason.
Hey man, they think he a terrorist, don't they?
I know y'all. Look,
hey man, they can't stop all the people from following Mike Tyson through the airport.
Did anybody ever see my post on Facebook? Yeah, anybody ever see my post on Facebook from some years ago when we went to LA for Nationals? Coming back, I got flagged by TSA, and ever since then I get flagged for the same reason. Going anytime I fly.
Why they flag you, girl?
They flag my butt every time. I kid you not.
They say she got too much backyard back
now.
They flag my butt every single time.
Like, her ass too big. It's 2 people in there.
Lord have mercy, man. What we gonna do? What we gonna do?
Hey, y'all, I just want to let y'all know, man. The St. Louis Blues for to go up to Nationals and represent for the Midwest like we always do. Everybody always yell about the South, Texas, Florida. They be all online, all that talking online, and we come up there.
Where's it at?
It's at Drake University in Iowa. You can live stream it on Flow Track. Hey, you want to come to a good track program? You don't want your coach all in the videos, singing all hooks on your song. Come to St. Louis Blues.
Really? Ain't you the coach?
Yep.
Who just came on our stuff singing gospel music. And you just said, I'm that daddy. I'm be running halfway around the track. See? False advertising.
My daughter. Hey, I celebrate my kid loud and proud. And my baby's gonna try this 400 up for the 10-year-old girls. Mark my words. Me, Ray, and Pamela. Yeah. We finna dominate the 10-year-old. Okay, we're going to lock it up.
I think Myra more hyped than the baby, man.
She running what again?
Man, we had our prep rally. We had our little track prep rally for the last track practice we lead this weekend for Iowa. I'm geek. Looking at what my girls where they ranked at, I'm like, oh yeah, we finna go up there and kick some ass.
What you say nationals held at Myra?
Iowa.
Drake University in Iowa. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you say what's she running again?
She running the 4 and 4x4.
What leg she running on the 4x4?
What leg you running 4x4? She running first leg.
No, second.
Second, okay. I'm sorry, second.
She running second leg, okay.
Yeah, she second leg. She running the open 4.
Zara used to run the 3rd or the 4th and the 4th.
Yeah, Zari was a workhorse.
See, look at
I remember them days. I remember them days.
You gotta love them tracks, man.
Man, Zari had them wheels.
She did.
Zari had them wheels. She had them wheels.
She did.
You know, I used to be geek. I was geek.
Hey man, Coach.
She gave me a nephew to work with.
Hey Coach, what
as soon as he get older, it's a wrap.
Hey Coach, what you think what type of coach you think Myron is, Coach? As far as like a track coach, man.
Hey man, I don't like to talk bad about other coaches, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all,
he already told us he's gonna be running halfway around the track. He's gonna get more laps in than the kids.
Hey man, Myron is like, G, what's up? G jumped in the chat with us tonight. G on with us tonight. Hey man,
Myron don't need a new pair of tennis shoes at the end of this track meet.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a lot more excited than the kids. The kids, I'm like, man, look. What's up?
Hey, Myron, your nephew already prepping for you. You know how my house got the kitchen and it's like a loop. It's like you can go either way.
Is he running the loop already?
He running. Oh, he do it about 20 times a day.
Oh yeah.
That's all we need.
We just sit there and watch him run in a circle.
You know we started at 3. So as soon as he turned 3, he come to track practice. I'll be picking him up at 5 o'clock. He can be at track practice by 5:30. I'll bring him back after 8.
Hey Coach, hey man, or they being a first lady and Myra being cruel to the kids, man. What you think, man?
Hey man, you gotta start them early, as you see.
That's
what the world turned into, starting them early.
Hey, we got a rule around here. If you're gonna get a scholarship, you're going to the military. So we're gonna work hard to get you a scholarship because we ain't paying for school.
Actually, one of the guys on the praise team with me, he coached football. Over East St. Louis, he's from Chesterfield. And him and his dad, coach, and his brother is a track coach, and his wife is an Olympic track runner.
You talking about Lonzo?
Yeah, Lonzo.
I know you talking
about Dominique?
No,
Dominique. I'm talking about Dominique. Dominique he said put him like what Myron said. He said put him in track, put him in like soccer. Don't put him in no footwork. He said a lot of people mess up and try to throw kids in football so early, and by the time they get to like 10 or 11, their body bagged up. Yeah. Let them get in all that stuff and then put them in pads later. Let them put them in pads later. So
I wanted to wait on MJ, but he wanted that contact so bad. But y'all know
MJ needed to hit something legally.
Dude got issues.
Look who his daddy is, man. I mean, hey, fruit don't fall far from the tree, man.
While I'm pumping for that, the Warhawks Nation, we on our way tomorrow out to the KC Clash. We finna go whoop on some people too. So I'm going straight from football I got football tomorrow. We play tomorrow at noon in KC. And we play Saturday. And hopefully we make the finals on Sunday. I'm leaving Sunday from there. I'm going straight to Iowa so we can run on Monday.
Hey, man, what kind of coach talking about hopefully?
Hey, coaches don't say hopefully it's not in a coach's vocabulary, man. Period.
Hopefully.
No, in football, I'm a lot realistic, bro. We got, it's some heat. It's some real heat coming up. I'm giving it to my boy Trey. Some real heat coming in the football tournament.
Let me stop
That's
you
where
right.
That's where you gotta win the game as a coach.
That's it, man.
Y'all those
sometimes,
hey
man.
Y'all those burns I see.
No. We that type of coach, man. Sometimes coaches gotta win games, man. You gotta be
outsmart than the other coach.
You gotta be smarter than the other coach.
Let me tell y'all right
playing
now.
Against the kids right now. You playing against the coach.
Tell y'all right now.
That's it.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. My boys are well prepared for what they gotta do tomorrow. Coaching ain't gonna be the problem. It's their second games. They second games of the season. They better have a nut check tomorrow.
See, a lot of times coaches can't adjust, man. Coaches don't make adjustments, man. That's where a lot of coaches fall short, man. What? They can't do in-game adjustments, man.
You know what? Yeah. I want to live tomorrow on Facebook just so you can see my coaching style of football.
I want to definitely see you, Myra. Hey, man, I ain't saying you Vince Lombardi, man, but I ain't saying, I'm definitely not saying you you Pookie Johnson from Woes and stuff. I'm not saying you that neither though. So you just gotta
as long as he's not Nathaniel Hackett, we could.
Man.
Hey man, you ain't lying. Hey. Pookie Johnson got at least a couple Super Bowls underneath his belt.
Yeah.
They think you Hackett, boy. Woo.
He probably coached like what's that guy that be up under the shade tree fixing cars?
With the cigarette off his lip and stuff.
Yeah.
Be cutting people. Hey, put a hole. Put a transmission, not no transmission. Put an alternate on there. And put some front brake pads and put a thermostat on your car for $40. Come on, man.
Right.
$40.
Hey, what he at? I need to find him.
Hey, man, there's some people out there that do it, dog.
Your hose be broke. You just take any old hose.
That's it.
Attach it to your radiator with them little clamps.
Hey man,
just run a hardware store.
And then he put some of that electrical tape on it, man. Any type of put some of that black electrical tape.
Yeah, black tape. You have about 9 yards worth of black tape on your radiator hose.
Man, just like that, man. Hey man, G say good evening, Miss Cece. He gave a wink and a heart. All right.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
See? Trying to talk to my sister on this goddamn podcast.
Myron, get your sister.
Every week somebody trying to talk to my damn sister. Like I just ain't heard.
Hey, look at her pictures, man. I told her ever since game related made that little comment. Her pictures been getting a little risque when she ain't on.
I know. I'm noticing the makeup and all this going on around her.
Them pictures. Hey, she been spicing it up, man.
Hey, she been extra spicy.
That was when I went to the cigars and sundresses on Saturday.
I wanted to go to that so bad. Oh my God.
God, that was so lit.
Myron, get your sister we just gonna have to put a blank spot up and just put her name up there because she don't know how to act sometimes.
Hey, she don't for real. That's the sad part. She don't.
She's showing all her ass on them pictures, man. But hey, it is what it is, man.
I want to go to that's a cigar so bad. I know.
Did y'all hear about that? Champ, did you hear about the cigar and sundresses event that they had in St. Louis?
I heard about it after.
I seen some pictures, and let me tell y'all.
I was there. That park was so packed. That park was so packed in St. Peter's.
What? It was out in St. Peter's.
It was out in St. Peter's. They used to have it out in North County, but it got too. We took it out to a park out of St. Peter's. I got there. If the event started at 3, I got there about 4:15. I actually technically I got there about 3:30, but by the time I got through the line to get to the park, to get to the grass to park, it was like 4:15. By 5:45, not even by 5:45, they had shut down the exit to get in their place. The police wouldn't, the troopers wouldn't let anybody come on the exit. Do you know people was parking alongside the highway on 370?
Yeah.
They was parking all along up the highway, up the left side and up the right side, up the left side till you can get on the highway, and all the way down on the right side.
Damn.
I mean, all the way. That's how many people would. That park was packed. And when I tell you not a single incident, not anything.
Because it was St. Charles.
Sundress.
Yeah.
You can't have
the event.
sundresses in there. Damn. You should see the pictures, man. We should have went, champ. I'm just put it to you like that. You should see the pictures.
Hey man, if I would have known, brother, I would have made sure my presence would have been in the loo that weekend, brother.
Oh, it's an annual event in July every year. Cigars and sundresses. Cigars and sundresses.
And you know the severity of sundresses. A lot of times, especially how hot it is outside, man. And majority of the sundresses,
Facebook posts and pictures.
Majority of the sundresses, nothing on underneath those sundresses. So everybody clapping.
It was quite a few of them, and there was no way to put anything up on the sundresses. I'm like, that ain't a sundress, that is a swimsuit cover up, but you go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Hey, man,
do your thing.
Hey man, shout out to everybody that went there, man, and shout out to the people that's go drop them in our group chat for we can go check it out so everybody can just enjoy the scenery, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Crystal, how much money you think they made? How much money did they make, Crystal?
Thousands and thousands and thousands.
I mean, the event was free to get in, but they had vendors out there galore, food trucks.
Right, that's what I'm talking about, the vendors.
I bet you my boy Vales was out there too. Vales brothers. He probably made a killing.
Vales wasn't out there. I did not see his truck. I don't know why Vales wasn't out there.
I
don't know.
He would have made a killing.
Vales is a family oriented business, man. Vales ain't finna get caught up in that.
I would tell you this how packed it. This how packed it was. One of the vendors came out there and set up, right? Came up and set up his thing. It was one of those vodka hard lemonade vendors. Somebody dropped off all of their merch. It was so packed that the guy who was supposed to come in and work the booth couldn't get in. His friend had all of the stuff. He was just giving the stuff away. Because he had cases of it. The vendor couldn't get in to even promote his stuff.
So he gave it. Ain't no way I would have gave it away. I would have chucked that one up. Ain't no way I'm giving nothing away.
His friend gave it away.
I can't get nothing away. I'm not doing that. All right, his friend. All right, his friend got to break bread with me. I'm sorry.
I think that I think that was one of those vendors that they was giving stuff away because Remy was out there.
Yeah, a lot of vendors go out there just give a brand name out. You give it away for free in a big environment like that because that's the best marketing. It's free. People gonna go to the tables and get free shit.
Hey man, we're gonna move on, but man, sundresses and cigars, man, put that in our group chat, man. But hey, start off the night, man. Hey, we did our fantasy football draft order last night. Man, this is our draft order. If y'all see my screen here, this is our draft order that we got set.
Man, how can you see?
Hey man, it is.
It was random.
It was random. It was random, man. Coach Corey.
That's a hard spot to pick at.
That is a hard spot, man.
West 10 asked if you wanted to trade, but you wasn't on the show, so he asked if you want.
No, I'm good. I would take the cards God gave me, man. Roll with it.
We was talking about. We was talking about.
Anyway, you don't know how to pick no damn way.
Hey, man. Hey, Coach Corey will set the tone for the draft, man. It depends on who he picks. Who he picks is gonna be a domino effect on who everybody else is. So Ant say he's gonna keep Christian McCaffrey. So we get our keepers. So if Ant keeps Christian McCaffrey, Ant don't have no. So Coach Corey will pick, and then it'll fall in Crystal lap. But see, the thing is, if Coach Corey is, we already know between Coach Corey, I don't think Coach Corey gonna pick no quarterback. I think Coach Corey got Lamar in the third. So, but I think CC, but Coach Corey is known to do some off the wall stuff. But
Coach Corey already got to understand. If he don't pick him,
if Mahomes is there at the third pick, I think CC would definitely go with him.
I am grabbing him.
Which would be probably the smartest thing.
Hey, question: how do our keepers work?
This is how our keepers. You get one keeper. So let me go to your draft last year, Myron, just to show you what you got, man.
You don't want to keep nobody.
Because Myron, Myron, let's see what Myron finished at last year.
Myron, I can tell you who Myron goes to.
And
Myron goes to when I was looking at it.
He knows out.
Okay,
he's supposed to be sitting at home. I'm supposed to be in the playoff.
Here's Myron.
I can tell you who Myron's gonna keep right now, and I ain't even looking at his roster because I already looked at everybody's roster today.
You looked at mine too, see?
Uh-huh.
Who I'm keeping, man?
More than likely, you keeping Saquon because you can't let him go.
Got him in the third, so I'm gonna have to probably hold him. So Myron got Dalvin Cook, CD Lamb. This is Myron's team. Now we gotta go to Myron. This is everybody on your team, Myron. Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, CD, DJ Moore, Baker, Derek Carr, James Conner.
He ain't keeping not nan quarterback.
Let
me see who he got, who he finished with last game of the season.
Right. See who he finished with.
Let's see who where's Myron at? Myron finished on this roster. He had Baker, Dalvin Cook, he had Mixon, he had CD. Myron didn't do no trading, so he had Connor. So yeah. Myron in pretty good shape if you want to be technical about it.
Well, I got some problems because Mixon got some criminal issues and Cook. Mixon and Cook both got some criminal issues going on.
No, Cook don't. Cook just ain't got a team.
Cook ain't got no team.
What you say, Coach?
Go to mine.
All right, let me go to Coach
Cook ain't got no team.
Game.
Yeah, but he on the team yet.
He working out with the Jets this weekend.
Oh man, that's a done deal. Rodgers ain't gonna let him get out of town, man. So here you go, Coach. Coach, you ain't got too much. You got Lamar still. That's about the main big weapon you got, Coach. I don't think you got nobody else.
I got Kittles. I got Waller.
Yeah, Kittles. We got Waller.
I got Ayuk.
But I don't think you're going with none of them guys, man. You didn't draft Debo. You traded for Debo.
Right.
No, you didn't. You drafted Debo.
He drafted Debo.
In the second round.
Yeah, he drafted Debo.
So you got a couple of options out there, Coach. You dropped Jonathan.
See, I could take Patrick Mahomes, number one, and still keep Lamar.
You can.
And then you can.
That's dirty. That's dirty right there.
The only problem is, it just depends on what you want to do. The only problem you will have is that you're gonna have like 45, 60 points sitting on your bench every weekend.
No,
every week.
No, it's not. If I flip him and get some more pieces.
Unless you flip him for trade bait, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because somebody gonna want Lamar. And somebody gonna have to pay a king's ransom.
West 10 go want them.
Off of them draft picks to give me some people. See what I'm saying?
But see, you would never trade me, Lamar, though, would
you? Hell no.
Nope.
That's that. Hey, what's understood don't have to be explained, man.
Cause see, I could use.
I'll tell y'all right now, I'm not making no deals with Champ this year. No trades at all.
I could use Lamar, or I could use Patrick Mahomes to give me a whole lot of good, solid pieces.
Hey, man.
See what I'm saying, First Lady?
Yeah. I've already, like I said, I was in my war room earlier today.
She done took pictures of a war room, man. She is ready, man.
I went in my war room. I got my what I'm gonna draft first if this is available, and if this gone, this is where I'm gonna go here. That gone, I'm gonna go there. I already got mapped out on what quarterbacks.
So, People's Champ, do we have access to that?
Have access to what?
To everybody teams and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can go on look right now. It's open. It's open. Everything is open. And you on the other hand, you got a different form of access because you got league manager access. So you can go on and delete a team, add a team. You got the league manager access. So you can go on and do a lot of them, man.
Nah, I just want to make sure I got everybody team so I know who ain't trying to pull the okie for noki, especially you, dog.
You know I ain't gonna pull nothing, man.
I know, because I got both my eyes on you and my glasses gonna be on.
Hey man, this is the guy y'all chasing though, man. This is the guy y'all chasing, man.
Yeah, don't worry about who we chasing.
This is the man y'all chasing right here, man.
Don't worry about that, player.
He is the one, man, and he got that mean, angry James Evans as his counterpart. He going for a three-peat. He done won it in 2000 and 2021. He went back-to-back in 2022, man. 2023 is he going for a three-peat. Man, it may be it's hard to three-peat, man, but I think everybody is gonna present a roadblock for the People's Champ, man.
A roadblock?
Yeah, everybody is in my way, man. It's every week, man. I gotta deal with that fire every week, man. I gotta deal with the heat every week, man. I got Myron week 2. Week 3, I got CC. Week 4, I got Jimmy. Week 5, I got Anthony. Week 6, I got Wes. Week 7, I got Gang. What you say?
Is Anthony new to the league this year?
No, Anthony was here last year.
That was Southwest, right?
Yep. I had Jimmy. I had to shuffle
Southwest, up the league. I ain't know by Anthony.
I did the league shuffle and everything. So this is who everybody got week 1. Coach Corey, who you got week 1? Coach Corey has Myron week 1. Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm coming for his head, buddy. I'm coming for his head.
CC, you got Dino week 1.
Yeah, I saw that.
Myron, you got Coach Corey. Myron, you can very well start off 0-2, man, because you got Coach Corey week 1, and then you go right in the lines then week 2, baby.
I ain't worried about it.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach, I'm planning on I know you plan on giving Myron an L, and is Myron gonna start off 0-2, Coach?
Man, I ain't saying nothing, man. I don't think Myron gonna be able to score over 95 points.
Oh, here we go with that.
Oh man.
I heard you talking, Coach. I heard you.
I'm have at least 2 players score that much.
Nah. Hey,
man, I done utilized the notes on my iPad
Look, my biggest mistakes last year was the quarterback position. If I didn't make that, I would have been good. The quarterbacks killed me last year. I ain't doing that stupid shit this year.
Yes, you are. You gonna take Baker Mayfield again?
No, sir.
Hey man, everything is locked and
Byron,
loaded for no balls, no glory.
I might have Lamar Jackson for you.
I'm cool because I know you want a king's ransom for it. I did no more. I'm gonna have to give up half my damn roster.
Hey man.
No, just a couple guys, just a couple nice guys.
Nah, man. Nah.
Lamar might be the 30, 40 points you need to get a couple wins.
Hey man, hey, dog, I just looked at something now, man, which is crazy, man. You can add a head coach to your. It's just a crazy, man. You can add a head.
My brother played in the league where you had where he had a head coach. Yeah.
So if you draft a head coach, every win they get points and everything. I thought that was amazing, man. I'm gonna change it back, but I just wanted to see how it looks with the scoring for a coach, man, with a head coach. It's crazy, man. I want to see how it looks with the scoring for a head coach. Let me go back to scoring. Let me go edit scoring. Let me go back to the head coach right here. Head coach, 25-point wins, team wins. Let me see. What does it say for head coaches? A team win for a head coach. You can get 1 point for a win, 1 point for -1 for a loss, a tie, points scored. These are all the little categories, man. 25-point win, 20 to 24-point win, 15. Oh man. Dang, head coach, man.
Head coach almost sound better than the defensive player.
Hey man, you get a head coach.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, can we make that change?
Nah,
It's
hell,
better.
man, can make that goddamn change, man. You crazy, man.
No,
we put it.
Dino pissed himself. Dino shit a brick.
Dino be like, man, no, we're not doing a head coach. Let me change that head coach, man, back to 0, man. Because, hey, head coach, man, hey, you think about it, you go into the last game, you tied up with somebody, and your head coach is battling that other person head coach. And the winner get the point. Oh man, that could just determine a whole season, man. We got my man West 10 that fell in the building. West, introduce yourself. West did the 3 S's.
Man, what it do, y'all? What it do, man? It's your boy, man. Mr. West Tennessee. Y'all damn sure know who it be, man. From Tennessee to the Loop. Y'all know what it do. What's going on, crew?
That's what's up, man. Looking at. Hey man, LeBron James made a statement today thanking everybody. His son, Bronny, was released from the hospital, man. So
thank God.
Right. They got him at home. That's where
he's at home resting, man. So I'm assuming he's not going to rest. He probably won't be. I wonder if he go, well, he's gonna probably be a student. He's gonna probably go to his classes and everything. Basketball he probably ain't nowhere near clear to play any basketball. He may see. I'm hearing that he's visiting a cardiologist and everything. And LeBron probably got the best cardiologist out in California.
He probably gonna have to wear a heart monitor for a while.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, to Bronny release, man. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna pop a bottle of Bronny release, man. Hey, I wish you well, man. Get better, baby.
That's what's up, man. West got that good old. That look cold, man. It look like that's a cold Corona, West. It's a cold, brother.
See, mi amigo.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, our prayers are with LeBron James and his family, Lil Bronny, man.
Yes,
Pulling
sir.
forward, we can have a speedy recovery, man. MLB trade deadline. Round the corner, man. Round the corner for the trade deadline, man. The Dodgers to give away Kobe themed jerseys, man. Hey, man, LA got money, man. That's all I'm saying. They got that money. They giving away Kobe themed jerseys, man. So I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but Kobe threw out a couple pictures at Dodgers games and stuff, man. And they doing Kobe themed jerseys, man. That's gonna probably be collectors, man. So you better get there. You better be what they say, the first 15,000 fans with a paid admission.
Yeah.
If you ain't in that 15,000, you better make sure you get to the Dodgers Chavez Ravine early, man. Because if you don't, you go miss out. Another thing, they said they not doing nothing with Shohei, man. They say
that's what they said.
Shohei is staying put, man. They ain't finna trade Shohei, man. They got too much going for themselves, man. Shohei ain't going nowhere, man.
They put him back on the shelf.
Hey,
they took him off the shelf.
They took him off the shelf because I'm looking at the standings right now, man. Out there in the AL West, the Anaheim is only 6 games behind the Rangers, and maybe because that 4-game winning streak the Anaheim Angels been on. They've been hot lately, man. They've been on a 4-game winning streak. They feel like that they can catch the Rangers, man. Anaheim feel like the Angels. The Angels feel like, I'll keep calling them Anaheim, but the Los Angeles Angels feel like they can catch the Rangers, man. But you still can't overlook the world champs, man. The Houston Astros only 2 games behind the Rangers, man. And Astros, I love their staff. I love their pitching rotation, man. They the champs for a reason, man. And watch this last stretch, man. Somehow Houston go figure out a way to win this division, man. I still think that. What you think, Coach? Will Houston win the division?
Man, they play well in the playoffs, man. So you can't really count them out. They find a way to grind it out somehow every year.
Hey,
so,
man.
I think part of the reason is they take good at bats, man. When it's on the line, they know how to take good at bats.
They don't get cheated, man. They got good discipline at the plate, man. They do not, I repeat, they do not get cheated, man.
Unlike the Cardinals, who take shitty at bats.
Man, the Cardinals is almost in the cellar, man. They 1 game behind Pittsburgh. They're half a game in front of Pittsburgh, man. After tonight, they'll be dead even with Pittsburgh.
Schittsburg.
I was waiting on it. I was so waiting on it.
I don't know why he got down. Won't get that in his lingo.
Hey, man, you know, Wes, man, I try to be impartial, man. I leave that to you, man.
Hey, I sure take care of it.
I know you will, man. Hey, but the Atlanta Braves are the hottest thing in baseball right now, man. They are 64-36. They went on the 2-game losing streak, man. They were 30 games above 500. They went on the 2-game losing streak. So, and they still 10 games in front of the Phillies, Coach Corey's Phillies, man. But I think the Phillies go get in this year's wild card, man. I see them.
They ain't getting in over them Braves. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Oh, they won't. The Braves go win the division, but the Phillies got a good, strong chance of getting in as a wild card, man. And I think the Marlins can possibly get in as a wild card, man. I think in the NL Central, it's just gonna be if you don't win the division, you won't get in that league because the Dodgers and the Giants are out there doing their thing. With Arizona ain't looking bad neither. So, how many teams get in? 6 or 7? They got the 2 play-ins, so man, they got 2 division. I think it's 6 or 6 teams that get in. So you got the 2 games. You got the 4. Well, I don't know how many. I think it's how many teams get in, Coach? 6 or 8?
8.
Got the 2 wild cards. You got the division winners. Yep. So you got eight teams that's getting in, man. It's gonna be battling, man. Hey, man, let's segue on to our next one, man. Oh, man, we are 48 hours away, y'all. 48 hours away from my boy, Errol Spence Jr. and Bud Crawford. Man, Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr., man. Hey, man, tomorrow's going to be the official weigh-in. It's going to be bananas, man. This fight, they've been all over promoting the fight. And like I said,
if they don't try to box, if they don't try to fight each other at the weigh-in, I don't want to watch the fight.
They've been nice with each other though, man. But
too nice. They've been too nice. That's what's scaring me. Like, is this really gonna be what we thought it's gonna be?
But see, that's the thing, though. That's the thing. They Terrence Crawford say, hey man, he ain't never disrespect me. I'm not gonna disrespect him, man. Hey, we both professionals. We respect each other's body of work. But when fight time get here, I'm coming to take his head off. And Errol Spence said the same thing, man. I think, hey, if you are a fan of boxing and you like the technical side of boxing, you will enjoy this fight because this is going to be a technical type of fight, man. Percy Payton in the building. Hey, man, it's going to be a technical, it's going to be some slugging. It's going to be some slugging, man. Do y'all think a knockout is going to happen in this fight, or y'all think it's going to go the whole distance?
I think it's going to go the whole distance.
I think so too, man. I don't think it's going to be a knockout, man.
You know why? Because boxing is crooked, and everybody been wanting to see this, so they're going to drag it out as long as they can.
But the thing is, if Errol Spence lose, he has a mandatory rematch clause in his in the contract.
It's gonna be 2 or 3 rematches after this shit. Everybody been waiting on this, man. You know how this gonna go. It's gonna go all the way down. Spence gonna lose, gonna be a rematch. Then he gonna win. It's gonna be 1-1. They're gonna have to have another rematch, so they fight again to figure out who won. This shit finna go on like a trilogy.
Hey, man, but it can't go on too long because you got Gervonta Tank Davis that's waiting in the wings for whoever wins this fight, man. And if whoever Tank fights in the winner of this fight, that's gonna generate more money than this fight.
Neither one of them can beat Tank. I keep telling y'all that. They don't even need to do that. Tank is a whole different monster within itself.
I don't know, man.
Neither one of them can beat Tank, bro. Tank is a problem.
Watch out, little Iron Mike. Watch out.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be good to watch, man. Hey, man, them tickets sold out so fast in Vegas, man. Hey, man, if you're a real boxing fan, you got to watch these undercard fights too, man. These undercard boxing matches are pretty damn good too, man. So I'm going to lock in undercards. I'm watching everything, man, because it's going to be something, man. You will enjoy that fight, man. This fight will be one for the ages, man. I can honestly say that. This will be a fight for the ages. This will be a fight for the ages.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Maybe I'm the wrong person to feel this way. I'm just not seeing the aggression. I don't know, man. I want to see us.
Hey, man, what's wrong with 2 men with a little respect for one another, want to whoop each other ass, man? It made me think about the 90s, man. You know, niggas will take an ass whooping, man, and goddamn, I see your ass next time. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Two niggas getting on.
Hey, when you wanna go in and take the other person's head off, it just makes for a better fight for me. There's gonna be a point dodging. I beat him last round, so let me go back. I can catch my breath this round. No, I'm going around fight this.
No, it makes a good publicity. No, it makes a good publicity environment, but it's a quick ass fight. Every time they do all that rah-rah shit, Man, the fight don't even be 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? They was doing all that bullshit. Get their ass knocked out in the first round.
That's the thing, though, man. Why can't guys be gentlemen, man, when they fight,
man?
Exactly.
Why you got to do all that rah-rah, man? Just handle your business when the bell ring. You hear me?
That's it, man. Hey, man. You heard Muhammad? Hey, Floyd Mayweather said boxing is a gentleman's sport, man.
Yeah.
It's a craft, it's a technique, it's an art, man. He said you don't have to be just angry at everybody. And Floyd will tell you the reason why he created a lot of controversy when he was fighting, man, was to generate more box office. Man, when he fought Ricky Hatton, man, what's the little thing that used to come on HBO? And they show Ricky Hatton drinking his pee and stuff, and Floyd started calling him Pee Man. And you think about it, Ricky Hatton is from Ireland, right? What is he from? Ricky Hatton was from across the pond, right? Over in England or somewhere.
Yeah, he's from somewhere, man. Probably over there where McGregor from. I think he's from Ireland.
Yeah, so he has a huge crowd. He has a whole country behind him, man. And people was flying from over there in that country to Las Vegas for this fight. The same as McGregor, man. These people travel. They was paying any type of ticket prices to get in there and watch these fights, man. So, hey, man, it's about putting butts in seats, man. Hey, you want that gate? You want to see how much these pay-per-views generate? Everything, man. You want it all, man. So, man, before we segue into our next one, man, y'all got to give me y'all prediction, man. I'm going to start with you, Coach. Spence or Crawford, man? Who you got, man, Saturday night?
I'm going with Crawford.
You going with Bug? Okay. You going with Bug. Myron, who you got? Spence or Crawford, man?
Man, I'm riding with Spence on this one.
You got Spence. What's 10? What's 10? Who you got? Spencer Crawford.
I think goddamn Suspense gonna fuck around and show up, man. Okay. So I'm gonna go with Spence. Yeah.
We got 2 Spence, 1 Crawford. CC, who you got? Spencer Crawford, man.
I'm gonna ride with Coach Corey. I'm getting the car with him.
I already think she gonna ride with Coach Corey.
See. That's why I fool with her.
You going with? So we got 2 Bug and 2 Spence. Hey, man, Spence, my guy, man. I like Bug. Bug, my guy too, man. But Spence, man, Spence got that power, man. Spence can break Bug down, man. And Spence is that technical, man.
With them, we on our own.
Hey, man, Spence is technical. I got Spence, man. I got Spence in a good fight. I got him winning a split decision, man. Because somebody go get Crawford one of them cards, man. I got Spence winning a split decision, man. It's going to be a great fight. And it's going to be talk of an immediate rematch, man. It's going to be a talk of a rematch probably in November.
Think it come down to a decision?
Yep. Hey, I told you, Spence going to win in a split decision, man.
Myron.
It's going to be a split decision. Spence going to win.
It's going to be a split decision, but Crawford going to win.
I don't see it, man. Spence is too technical, man, and he's stronger, man. It's going to be a good fight, man. It's going to be a good fight. I got Spence.
Where is the fight going to be at?
It's going to be in Las Vegas.
Enough said.
It's not in Omaha, Nebraska, where my boy Bug from, or it's not in Dallas, Texas, where Spence from. It's going to be in Las Vegas. Period, point blank. Las Vegas, Nevada. Nevada. Hey, man. Let's segue into our next sport, man. College football, man. Woo-wee. Did y'all see what's happening with the football, man? Colorado, the Colorado Buffaloes, man, will not.
Vote.
Hey, man, Colorado is joining the Big 12. They are moving out the Pac-10, man. Colorado is actually going back home. Because you think about it, they was the Big 8, the Big 12. Hey, Colorado's going back to the Big 12, man. Hey, man, what y'all think about that, man? They leaving the Pac-12 and going, basically they going back home, man, to the Big 12, man. Who's in the Big 12? You got guys like Kansas State. Who else is in the Big 12, man? Kansas State. Is Baylor in the Big 12? Yep. Baylor in the Big 12. Texas Tech in the Big 12. Man, is this a shocker, y'all? What y'all think, man? Is this a shocker coming in?
Yeah, because most people it's a shocker because a lot of people leaving the Big 12. So for them to be joining it, it was a shocker because most people running away from the Big 12 right now. You got to think about it. They're losing Oklahoma and Texas to the SEC.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like everybody leaving. You got to think Mizzou left, Texas A&M left. Now you got Texas leaving and Oklahoma, and then Colorado coming in. But I guess there's more money they can get now with them schools leaving. So I guess it's a financial grab. And the conference is gonna be a little watered down. Now you ain't got to deal got to deal with a couple other schools. You know, Oklahoma and Texas gone now to the Big 12. Who they leave?
Oklahoma and Texas gone. You got Baylor, Brigham Young, University of Central Florida, University of Cincinnati, University of Houston, Iowa State University, University of Kansas, Kansas State University, Oklahoma State, Texas Christian, Texas Tech, and West Virginia Tech.
So it makes it easier to win your conference. Unfortunately, I hate to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now you ain't got USC to deal with. And you can go in with the hype of Deion and the emergence of Colorado. You can go in and demand more money because now they ain't got no big money grab school there. Who gonna grab the money attention for football, viewer ratings, and all that? The schools you just listed, they good. You know, it's some good programs. They ain't got grab that attention.
You still got TCU and Baylor, who are high octane programs, man, with high octane offenses, dog.
And neither one of them teams been close to making the last four, whatever you want to call it, the college playoffs.
TCU was in there last year.
Yeah,
TCU played for the title last year. What you smoking, man?
I'm tripping. TCU here and there though. Let me say that the most.
You know what it was. I said Texas Christian University, and he didn't put the two and two together. Where it's TCU.
Yeah. You said the word Christian, and he just went a whole different whole different route, didn't
he? He forgot what the C stood for.
Right. Hey, Coach Rick said they shouldn't have left the Big 12 anyway, man. Colorado, you got the teams like Colorado's and Nebraskas that helped was the foundation of the Big 12, man.
Yep.
The Colorados, the Nebraskas, the Texases, the Oklahomas. That's why, because you think about it, in the 80s, man, in the 90s and stuff, man, the Big 12 was the power conference, man. Big 12 was a power conference over the SEC in the late 80s, early 90s, man.
I remember when Nebraska had Scott Frost and Lawrence Phillips. Was it Lawrence Phillips or what was the boy name?
Yeah, that was him.
Maurice Claret. Yeah, I remember Nebraska used to dominate.
Maurice Claret didn't go to Nebraska though.
Maurice
Claret. Which one left early that wasn't supposed to? Man. Which one left early that wasn't supposed to?
Lawrence Phillips.
No, Maurice Claret left Ohio State early and wasn't supposed to. Trying to go to the league.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Maurice Claret, man. Lawrence Phillips, man. He was a pretty wild boy, man, at what's his name, at Nebraska, man.
He was a good
I had a partner that went to Nebraska that said Lawrence Phillips, they was at they had their little apartment, and they had a swimming pool out in their little apartment area. And they had like the first floor and second floor. Lawrence Phillips' apartment, they stayed on the second floor. He had a girl by the throat. He threw her off the balcony into the swimming pool, man. The girl fell on the shoulder and messed. Oh man, it was horrible, man. My boy say, man, this dude used to just throw. He laugh at it too. He throw girls off the balcony and stuff, and they be screaming and crying. But that stuff got swept underneath the rug, though, man. It's just crazy, man. It was crazy. That's why Dick Vermeil, when the Rams drafted him, Dick Vermeil wanted to be like that father figure to him, and he grew close to Lawrence Phillips. And you talk about a head case, man. That cat was truly a head case. Talented, all the talent in the world, but that still don't take away from being a head case, though, man. And he was that. Now, I think Deion is in a position right there, man. He is in position to ask for a lot of money, man. He can ask for a lot of money by him being the.
Hey, man, Deion is smart like a fox, man.
Oh, yeah.
Deion finna get all these kids there. He finna go back to the Big 12 and run the Big 12 and then move on again. Watch what I tell you.
I can see that happening, Coach. That's smart. Win the Big 12 and move on.
All these recruits finna follow him, and he gonna flip this program around in 2 or 3 years and win a few Big 12 championships, and then he gonna be gone because now he can go to an even bigger conference.
And God forbid he be and they expanded the college football playoffs. God forbid he gets into the college football playoffs.
It's only gonna take him a year or two, man. He gonna be in there. If not, he gonna get, man. What people don't understand, man, is this transfer portal and these recruits coming allows people to flip these programs around so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only gonna take him a year, maybe 2 years, to flip this Colorado program and get them into the playoffs. And once they get into the playoffs, then recruits are going to come to Colorado.
And that's the thing. I heard a couple people, man, I guess they was just, hey, they say Colorado won't win no more than 3 games this year.
They're a lie and a half. Have you seen their schedule? They got 3 games. I got 4 or 5 games I can guarantee a W on.
Yeah, man. Hey. And they gonna pull off a couple of they gonna pull off some upsets too, man.
The USC gonna be a hard game. The Washington gonna be a hard game. Who else is in there? I think it's gonna be USC, Washington, somebody else I know is gonna be like those gonna be some nail burners.
That Oregon gonna be a tough
Oregon,
one.
okay. Yeah, those three gonna be dog fights, hopefully.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you, those games are only gonna be dog fights if the coaches allow them to be dog fights.
Yeah.
Because Colorado has nothing to lose. The element of surprise and trickery against those teams is what's going to get you.
Man.
If Colorado goes in there with nothing to lose and they come out with every trick play they think they can get away with and perhaps get a lead and get those teams down, it's a whole different ball game because that now becomes a game that they weren't supposed to win to now they're in control of, and now they can dictate how that game goes.
Yeah.
That's every football game. If we can get ahead by a score or 2, and now we dictate the game to you, we can win the game.
Oh, we can win the game easy.
And that's what it's going to come down to. Those games that those kids are not sure that they can win, let them kids get up by a couple touchdowns and then watch how they play.
Oh,
because
man.
Now they got all the momentum and they going to think that they're better than they are, and they might be great. But then being up and realizing the pressure is now not on them, it's on the other team, and all they have to do is not make mistakes and just continue to do what they do, it becomes a whole different game.
And man, I watched them, man. I watched that team. Colorado probably got the most talent out in the Pac-12. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you.
Defensively, I think they might have the best squad. Defensively,
Hey,
I think they might have the best squad.
Hey man, did you see that? Hey, Jimmy Horn Jr. is gonna be a problem, man. If you watch that cat, man, Jimmy Horn Jr. is probably one of the fastest players in the nation, man. Run Chris routes, man. He gets up, man. That team gonna be a problem, man. Hey man, people sleeping on them, man. And I've read one of the little things, one of the people from Jackson State, they say they do good if Colorado may win 2 games. I say that's just Jackson State hating right now. That's just a person from Jackson State hating right now, saying that they can only win 2 games.
Jackson State, man, because they only gonna win 2 games this year. How about that?
Damn, Myron, you done went out there, didn't
you? Yeah, hey, man. I don't like the way Jackson State treated the man after he left. Like, he built y'all a program. He gave you the stepping stones. Like, take what you got and be thankful.
Man.
Okay. I know Colorado State gonna do their thing, but I'm a Colorado fan. I'm rooting for Colorado this year, baby. Let's go.
Hey, your people's at Colorado State, right, Wes?
Yeah, Colorado State. Yeah. I'm rooting for Colorado State, man. But I'm rooting for Colorado too in the Big 12 doing their thing.
Man, I'm pulling for Coach, man. I'm pulling for Coach Prime, man. Hey, man, let's segue on to our NBA real quick, man. Man. NBA, man.
You saw what I put in there for NBA, right? Did you laugh?
Dame still a Blazer, Harden still a Sixer. Moving right along. That's what she said, man. That's what's so. I'll laugh my butt off.
I mean, that's all you really can say.
That's it, man. Hey, man. So Frank Vogel is the new coach of the Phoenix Suns, right?
Right.
I was just looking at the picture on her with Frank Vogel. Retread. Hey man, this one piece of information though. Zion Williams' family, his stepfather and his mother, they failed to pay back a $1.8 million of a $2 million loan from a California-based technology company. They filed a civil lawsuit against Zion's parents, man. Man, they sued. Man, they didn't pay their money back. Man, they owe them. They only paid $200,000 back. They still owe $1.8 million, man.
Good luck with them getting that, because Zion's parents ain't got that money.
I'm gonna tell you this. This is why I said move right along. Because see, you got that stuff, and then you got Kevin Durant saying everybody in the NBA smoke weed because they don't test for it no more. Adam Silver walked right past me. He knew he smelled it. I said, see this, they telling on themselves.
Slick snitching.
And wait a minute. And then you got Jeff Teague, who is he even in the league? Making comments and said, I'm looking at it right now. D-Wade had Shaq and he had Brian. He ain't never really been by himself. When Miami was by themselves, they were trash. Harden's better than D-Wade, bro. I'm sorry. See, they're going to make them start testing for weed again.
Hey, man, I got to get back on Zion. Is Zion going to pay this bill for his parents or not, y'all?
I mean, he should have already paid it. Why are we talking about it? Why is he getting sued? Why is
at this point, I wouldn't pay shit. Sue them. They ain't got the money. Sue them that they can file bankruptcy. I ain't got to pay that money.
Man,
like, why does it? Because it doesn't do anything but make Zion look bad. Even though his parents
back first, lady. Cub been moonlighting. Cub been living. Cub been got them setting them strippers up and shit, man. Cub been moonlighting. He ain't been paying no bills. Fuck you talking about?
Hey, Wes, Zion got the money though too. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, goddamn it, he here. He better throw it on some ass than put it in the goddamn pay some bills.
What you say, Wes? He rather what, Wes?
He better throw it on that ass, man, and pay some bills, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey man, pay them
Like
people that money, man.
don't
Those
let
Zion,
nobody talk about stuff.
those Zion got some endorsements out there or something, man.
No, he ain't got. Well, I don't know. He might have some in New Orleans.
Man, pay that, man. Pay them people, man. You pay a problem to go away, man.
Hey, man, Zion need a motherfucking Subway endorsement. Ugly ass nigga, man. You get fat 1 year, slim the next year. Goddamn, when you get slim, thank the Subway.
Zion do a Subway commercial, man. If he drop 20 or 30 pounds, man, he get that Subway commercial, man. He be killing the game, man.
What you said?
Hey man, NFL, man. We're gonna slide on over to the NFL, man. Sean Payton, he blasted Nathaniel Hackett, man. My boy, Sean Payton. He said Nathaniel Hackett stunk. He was doo-doo, man.
Did you read the quote?
Oh yeah. He said
Go ahead, read the quote.
Oh my God, man. Do I gotta put Hey man, Denver Broncos Sean Payton said he doesn't want his team to look like look in the rearview mirror, but Payton took a long gaze back and was talking about it. So Sean Payton say that's one of the worst coaching jobs in the history of the NFL. And he said there were 20 dirty hands around quarterback Russell Wilson's career. Damn, 20 dirty hands, man. I guess he talked about the line, man. 20 dirty hands, man.
Oh, he talked about the offensive line. He
said, 20 dirty hands. He talked about the whole offense.
Yeah,
period. He talked about the other 10 people around him.
He said, some people blame quarterback, especially during the clips, where open receivers were waving their arms as if they were landing the airplane. The Broncos ownership structure sided with the general manager who gave up a massive haul to pry Wilson away from the Seahawks. What he said is they spent too much time pumping and priming the Broncos up that they didn't adjust anything. And let Russell take all of the blame for it. He said it's one of the worst coaching jobs he's seen in NFL history.
Hey man, that's why I think Russ gonna be cooking this year, man. That's why I think that you can draft if you got a fantasy football team. Russell Wilson would be a good pick, man. If you can get him later, Russell Wilson gonna have an amazing season this year, man. He gonna pass for over 5,000 yards, man. Just because that quarterback, Sean Payton, is a quarterback genius, man. He has an amazing offense. Sean Payton go give Russell Wilson some quick throws. How you think Drew Brees was a quarterback? He was, man. Sean Payton worked. Oh man, Russell Wilson. I'm picking Russell. Let me ask you a question,
BP.
Go ahead, Wes.
When you got there and talking about the coaching junk on the fantasy, who you thought of when you was looking at that?
What picking the coach and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought about your boy Sean Manning.
Oh, I thought about Big Red, man. Big Red was my number one, Andy Reid. But then, hey, Russ, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, Wes, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sean Payton was definitely up there, dog, because I know the type of coach he is, man.
Yeah.
He also went in. When he said he said this is the whole thing. He said everybody got a little stick on their hands. It's not just Russell. It was a poor offensive line. It might have been one of the worst coaching jobs in the history of the NFL. That's how bad it was. It doesn't happen often where the NFL or team or organization gets embarrassed, but it happened here. Then he says everybody got he said part of it was their own fault relative to spending so much time trying to win the offseason, the PR, the prompt, the circumstances, marching people around and all that stuff. We're not doing any of that. The Jets did it this year. You watch Hard Knocks Life. I see it coming. So he came after the Jets on that too.
Hey man, hey, I'm telling you right now, man. Right now. Hey man, Russell
Sean
Wilson is
Payton want
go,
he wants all the smoke.
Hey,
man.
I
Russell,
understand where you coming from, BP. I remember one game specifically. The first game,
I do too.
the first Thursday night game in October. I was on the cruise. I actually stopped what I was doing to check out the fucking game. And it was the worst Thursday night game I ever seen in my fucking life. I don't know who he was playing. I want to say the Panthers. Hey, I don't know who he was
They were
playing.
playing the Birds. They was
The bird,
playing the
oh my
Birds.
God! I'm talking about nobody could make a catch, nobody could kick a field goal. It was horrible because it was the worst game I've ever seen. I remember that right today. Like, what the fuck? I
hey
actually stopped
man,
and watched this shit.
Jared Judy, Cortland Sutton gonna have a great season, man. Judy, I think this gonna be their year, man. I ain't gonna say they gonna win, they gonna make the playoffs. I think, man. I think Denver could make the playoffs, man. They beefed up on their defensive side of the ball, and you cannot forget Greg Dulcich, man, the tight end, man. He go play a
The
big
only
part in
thing,
that offense, man.
the only thing that the Broncos got, they got two things standing in their way because it's the AFC. It's that they're in the AFC first off,
We know they
and
got
then
Kansas City, and then we know they got the Chargers,
the
man.
Chargers. Yeah, they can. But here's the thing: they won 5 games. If they don't look like trash and they win and they at least go 500, that's better than
Oh,
they did last.
they
That's
gonna
better than
go
they did last.
500. Hey, man, we
Right,
talking
I'm
about,
saying.
hey, they gonna go at least 500, man.
I mean, but what I think what Sean Payton is saying is like if they only go if they go 500, right? If they don't make it to the playoffs, at least let it be because the AFC is just that dominant of a conference, and there was some hard fought battles, and they just couldn't get through. Don't let it be because you mismanage clock management on like 4 or 5 games that it should not have been that bad. That you couldn't have died like you couldn't like what I know Russell wasn't his normal self, and he kind of felt like he was kind of a little shaky in Seattle the last season, but he wasn't that shaky. Pete Carroll at least figured out how to make him look decent enough to get the haul they got when Denver traded him. If Russell looked like that this last year in Seattle, ain't no way in the world Denver would have traded all the stuff they traded away for him.
No. And but you know what? Denver has they had a favorable schedule. I'm gonna run down they got the Raiders, they got the Commanders, they got the Dolphins, they got the Bears, they got the Jets, Kansas City, they got Green Bay, they got Kansas City again, they got Buffalo, Minnesota, Cleveland, they got Houston, the Chargers, Detroit.
I'm sorry. What part of that schedule is favorable?
I mean, they got New England, they got Houston. Man, put it like this, man. They go, hey, they gonna go 8-8 or 8-9, man. They got 17 games, so they're gonna be 8-9. They're gonna be it's put like this, they gonna vastly improve over last season.
Right. I mean, yeah, you want them to vastly improve, but you at least this is one of those things where I don't like to say moral victories and anything, but this is one of those things that you can almost take them not making the playoffs and not having a winning season if they don't look like garbage.
Yeah.
In doing so. Like like it literally needs to be because looking at their schedule, you're gonna have the Browns and who are going to make a leap from where they was last year. Because the Deshaun Watson should be better than he should be better than what he was last year because the Rustin got knocked off. You know, you got to face the Bills. That's a powerhouse. The Dolphins are not going to be an easy win. You know, that should be it.
I wouldn't call the Bills a powerhouse because what I'm not convinced on from the Bills is I'm not convinced on their running game. And then Naheem Hines is out for the season. I'm not totally convinced on their running game. And in the NFL, you got to run the football. I'm not convinced on their running game right now, man. So,
Diggs is not happy.
And Diggs is definitely not happy, man.
And Diggs is not happy.
So you got a whole lot of things that's going against the grain up in Buffalo right now. And Miami just keep on just adding the pieces. Miami or the Jets go end up winning their division this year.
Right. So you got Miami, the Bears are not gonna be easy one. The Jets may not be an easy one. The division's gonna be kind of iffy.
It's gonna be a split, man, because you cannot count out Sean Payton, man.
The division's gonna be a split. The Vikings, I don't know. That's a 7:20 p.m. game.
Because at the end of the day, you got to still count for that. You got to count for them games. You got to count for them games in that altitude, man. You got to count for them games in that altitude.
What's going on?
The Vikings, they playing the Broncos at 7:20 p.m. So that's prime time. So yeah, they might win that game.
Yeah. You right. Kirk Cousins don't do good when the lights come on.
Hey man,
do good in the sun.
Hey man, we talked about a lot of injuries that happened too, man, in practices, man. The big one, Broadway Joe, man. Joe Burrow was carted off the field with a calf strain, man. He dropped like a sack of potatoes, man. And Jimmy said yesterday that his keeper is Joe Burrow in the 6th round. Did he declare the keeper, or do he still got time to change up the keeper since it ain't official draft day yet? He was adamant about Joe Burrow yesterday, though, I'll tell you that.
Man, I mean, by then you'll know the extent of his injury. And
you will know
the extent of his injury and what's going on, because who else did Jimmy have on his roster? Like,
I didn't even look at it, but he was adamant on Joe Burrow in the 6th round.
So I mean, it might still be in his best interest.
Yeah, that's still a good 6th round pick, man. You know, hell, I don't think he's gonna be out the whole year, goddamn it, even if he missed a couple games.
Yeah, you still winning with Joe Burrow in the 6th, man. I mean, you cannot beat that, man. Jimmy had Aaron Rodgers in the 3rd. He had Breece Hall in the 8th. Yeah, I mean, he had a chance to make some noise, but hey. Then you got Jalen Ramsey was off the field. They was running drills in Miami, and he ran into Tyreek Hill. Both of them fell down, and they got back up slowly, man. Jalen got up, took a couple steps, and they ended up calling the card and carting Jalen Ramsey off the field. So,
well, I'm gonna tell you one thing,
they said what was wrong with him. They said what was wrong with him. So.
What Jalen?
Yeah, they say what was wrong with him, and that he Dolphins quarterback Jalen Ramsey expected to miss 6 to 8 weeks due to meniscus injury.
Damn.
That will require surgery.
Oh shit! Well, look. Hey, can you imagine the players though watching him and the cheetah go down? And when the cheetah got up, I bet Bubba was like, "Damn, we thought it was." Hey, I know they were glad the cheetah didn't get carted out. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
6 to 8
weeks. But if you think about 6 to 8 weeks, that's like from now. So he's gonna have surgery like today. He's gonna have surgery like tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Saturday.
So you got.
So what you think he'll miss about 3 weeks of the season?
Probably.
They're gonna probably put him on the PUP list and everything.
Yeah.
And then he'll probably have to sit out the first 3 or 4 games of the season.
Yeah, so you got what?
Jalen Ramsey's he say the end of the season push is gonna be legendary. He know hey, that meniscus, man. Hey, man. But Coach Corey called it the other day, though, man. And I was looking at something the other day, man. The Cowboys had an injury that Cowboys had some injuries too, man. Coach, and they reported to camp on Tuesday. They had an injury or two yesterday. Coach Corey called it. He said, hey, man, these guys coming in here and they gonna start, you're gonna see the injuries pile up. Sure enough, man. Coach, you was right, dog. You was right. These injuries, man.
But you can't come in like you said. If you need training camp to get in shape, something wrong.
You late. You already behind the 8 ball because there's not enough training camp to get you in shape. It's just not. And these guys don't like to practice in training camp. They just want to come in and get right to the games.
Man.
And then you see most of the starters don't even play to the third preseason game. So what are they doing in camp? They're not doing anything in camp. They basically going through the walkthrough part of it. They're not going through any of the live stuff.
And they depended more and more along the lines, Coach, of them practices, them joint practices, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they depend on, is these joint practices and everything, man. But you can't always depend on them joint practices, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You dependent on them, man, but hey, that ain't always the case, man, with them joint practices, though, man.
No.
Oh, man. That's it, man. We tackled a lot of sports, man. West 10, give us some birthdays, man.
Yeah, we sure got a couple birthdays, man.
Oh, before we go to the birthdays, anybody got any I told you so's? I guess Coach Corey gave us the big I told you so. These players going down, getting hurt, coming in at the last minute. And instead of having the rookies come like a week ahead of time and then the veterans come a week later, they running into each other, getting hurt. So that was a perfect I told you so, Coach.
Hey, man, I try to tell people, man, try to be informed a little bit. If you just think about some of the things that happen logically, it don't make sense.
It don't.
It just don't make sense the way that they running it. And it's all because the veterans have kind of become lazy. They've earned it, but at some point they got to understand that they still need that time in camp. And every year they shorten the camp. And it gets shorter and shorter and shorter in preparation for them to get the season started. And then what did the league do? Add another week to the season. That don't make any sense. So now you got an extra week for people to get hurt.
You ain't lying.
But hey, they paying them. I'm just watching and not buying the NFL package, so I don't have to pay them.
What'd you say, Coach? You just watch it, not buying the NFL package, just watch it, huh?
Yep.
West 10, give us some birthdays, brother.
Oh, yeah, man. We want to shout out Miss Dorothy Hamill. You know, she's 67 years old today, man. She was a figure skater.
Miss Dorothy Hamill, man. That's a name that's a blast from the past, man.
Oh, from the Chi-Town. You heard me.
I'm just shy.
We want to give her a birthday shout out, man. Oh, we got many, man. You feel on today, but we want to give her there, man. On this day, it's so funny, man. But we want to give her happy birthday. I can't even say this today, man. We want to give a happy birthday to Mr. Delonte West. His birthday had to be on this day and shit, ain't it, man? When shit going on with the family and shit, man, you know, stepdaddy got his birthday today and shit.
I knew you were gonna say it.
I had to, because I couldn't hold it in. I tried. Hey, man. Hey, man, we want to give a shout out to NBA4 Joe Smith, man. You heard. Golden State Warriors. Play for Golden State, man.
Daddy birthday today.
Birthday. But that's our birthday, man. We ain't have many birthdays, cuz. Did I miss any? Cuz you know something I don't know about.
Oh man, you was short and sweet today, man. You got Hey man, my boy birthday today, man. A-Rod, man. A-Rod turned 48 today. St. Louis's own Max Scherzer, man. Max Scherzer turned 39 today. Max Scherzer turned 39 today, man. Who else birthday is it today, man? Cece girl birthday. Dr. Jackie Waters. Dr. Jackie from what that show Dr. Jackie was on, man?
Married to Medicine.
Married to Medicine, my girl. I like Dr. Jackie, man.
Dr. Jackie, that's a girl.
Hey, Dr. Jackie, boy. Hey, she delivered so many famous people babies, though, man. Dr. Jackie ain't no joke.
Boy, everybody in Atlanta they was either delivered by Dr. Jackie or Dr. Simone.
Hey man, what'd you say? One of those two sing her, Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone, huh?
So Dr. Simone. Yes, sir. They done brought all the little celebrity babies in. Candy, Portia, all of them.
Oh man, I forgot about Portia too. She did deliver Portia baby, man.
Dr. Jackie. Eva Pickford.
Eva, oh yeah. Yep, she did do that too. Hey, Wes, you gonna love this one, Wes. Hey man. Today, hey, you know who else's birthday is it today though, Wes?
Who that?
Hey man, about a guy by the name of Paul Michael LaVasquez, man. You know who that is?
I'm not familiar with the. I'm from the hill. We don't do government names, man. What's going on? What they call him?
This man goes by the name of Triple H, baby. Triple H's birthday today, man.
Yeah, Triple H, man. He banging a goddamn boss, goddamn daughter. Hey, he gangster to me.
Hey man, we had to talk about my boy. Me and West 10, we be on the wrestling tip, man.
Triple H, man. That's my boy there, man.
Hey, Matt Osborne birthday, another wrestler, man. You guys know him by Doink the Clown.
Look at that.
I know y'all remember Doink the Clown, right?
Hey, Doink he was a good character though. He was funny for the moment.
Hey man, Doink the Clown, man.
Triple H was my guy, man.
Hey, it was 1, 2, 3 kid birthday the other week, one.
Yeah, it was. Hey man, hey man, Doink the Clown, man. That was funny as hell, man. Oh my God, man.
That was cool right there.
But yeah, that's it mainly for the birthday tips, man. Maya Rudolph, actress, singer, and comedian. Little Maya Rudolph's birthday today. Tory Lanez, his birthday today.
Hey man, keep your hands out my motherfucking woman, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
Oh, yeah, Tory Lanez be tripping, dog.
Yeah, man. Getting them sucker. Everybody be getting them motherfucking sucker attacks. Man, look, if you gonna be a motherfucking pimp, keep it pimping all the way through, nigga. Don't be getting no sucker attack, nigga. Wanna hit a beat.
Hey, West 10. I'm surprised they ain't start partying down there in Nashville. Ryan Tannehill birthday today, man. I'm surprised he ain't out. I know they had training camp and everything.
I ain't seen a downhill jersey since he been in Tennessee. I ain't seen a Tannehill jersey, goddamn.
Nobody like Ryan Tannehill, man.
But that's Ryan just downhill, coach. Just downhill.
Yeah, Ryan downhill.
I stay talking to Tennessee fans. I let them know downhill is not gonna get you there, man.
Hey man, one of the managers, man, that was instrumental. One of Jackie Robinson's first major league manager, Leo DeRocha, birthday today. Happy heavenly birthday to Leo DeRocha. He was the first man. He was Jackie Robinson's first major league manager, Leo DeRocha. Man, Brooklyn Dodgers, man. Leo DeRocha. You know who Leo is, don't you, Coach?
Yep.
Man, hey, he the one that highly encouraged him. He told him he didn't care what color Robinson was, man. Hey, he's good enough to play, he's gonna play. And shit. The rest is history, man.
Yeah.
That's it for the birthdays. Coach, give us a couple of this days in history before we slide up out of here, man.
Hey man, ain't no history on this day.
That's what I
Hey.
that shit. That
Nah,
shit work.
hey,
That shit
nah.
work.
Hey,
Hey, that'll
nah,
work too.
Nah, for real. On this day in history, there's a lot of bullshit cricket and some other shit that we don't really talk about a lot. So we ain't gonna waste people's time with that today.
Hey, that'll work too, Coach.
So
Hey, coach like me with the NBA.
hey, I'm gonna give you a couple of significant baseball things, and then we're gonna get on up out of here because I don't want to tell nobody about lawn tennis or cricket or none of that shit today.
That's
Because
what's up, Coach.
we don't do that. So in 1947, Yankees catcher Yogi Berra starts his 148 game early streak.
Oh my God.
And then
Coach,
1983, Gaylord Perry joined Nolan Ryan and Steve Carlton when he reaches 3,500 strikeouts.
Coach didn't want to do it. He said Nolan Richardson. God damn. 40 minutes of hell, huh?
Hey, right. His first game as a Kansas City Royal.
Oh my God.
And last but not least, Pete Rose in 1984 collects his 3,503rd career single versus the Philadelphia Phillies. And with that being said, don't nobody give a damn about lawn tennis and cricket.
Hey man, he said it, man. Nobody don't care about lawn tennis and cricket, man. We out of here, man. Big weekend of boxing, man. Earl Spence, Terrence Bud Crawford. Y'all got to check out the fight, man. We'll be back Tuesday to talk about it, man. We out of here. Peace.
First lady, something about that forehead. It's something about that.
Oh man.
Hey, lady, hey.
Yeah.